start turning, and the early morning madness, and the magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone. That's all in the past. This world's waited long enough. I've come.
Hi, it's Neil Sean here, and on Be My Guest today is the wonderful, the delicious Miss Elaine Paige, though. Remember, Elaine?
Well, if you miss it, you miss out.
So don't miss Elaine today on Be My Guest.
Where is the love?
She emailed me from New York and said, you know, hey baby, I'm doing this album. Want to know if you want to be on it? And I didn't even have to think. I just typed yes, wonderful, sent it back to her, and that was it. And that's how it all started.
Sudden change of heart. I wish that you would tell me so.
She is a great girl. Everybody that you mentioned, Elaine, too, that knows her, says that, she is a funny girl.
A world where pain and sorrow.
Well, we used to call her Ellie. We called her Ellie. This is going back about over 30 years. We used to be in a little group called Piggy Bank. I don't know if she remembers that. I'm sure she does. I hope she does anyway.
And we spent the greatest afternoon. We laughed for 2 straight hours.
And I was in New Zealand, she was there, and I went to see her one-woman show. And I was so impressed by her. It was just her and a piano for most of it. And she just has this beautiful voice and incredible feeling when she sings. And so when I had the opportunity to sing with her, I thought that would be really a wonderful experience.
We've always talked about doing a duet together, and it goes all the way back to 1989 when Elaine was the catalyst of giving me my big break in the West End and basically starting my career. So finally, 21 years on, we are now getting to do it.
Why did you have to lie?
Elaine, it's ever lovely to see you again, back with a brand new album, which
Yes.
has just gone top 20.
Yes, it's just gone into the top 20. I'm thrilled. First week, so that's a good start. Well, it's always wonderful to work with one's friends, obviously, because the atmosphere is always very much more relaxed and you know each other and it's fun. And Barry Manilow particularly is someone that I've known for the last few years, and he is great fun. He's also very much somebody that, loves to really get down to the nitty-gritty. He's a bit of a perfectionist, which is a bit like me as well, really. So we try things out over and over again. We work at something to get it exactly as we both want it. And we've sung The Prayer together, which I don't think has been ever recorded entirely in English. So we have done it together in English, and I think it's worked out rather well. I mean, it was a long day in the studio, some 12 straight hours actually in the studio, with one dinner break. So, but it was great fun, and it's thrilling and exciting when you've finished it and you look at each other and we went, that's not bad, is it? The difficulty in putting an album of duets together is that, there's always lots of people that you think, wow, wouldn't it be great to sing with them?
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people on this album are real friends. John Barrowman, I've known since 1989 when we cast him in, as Billy Crocker in Anything Goes. And I've watched his career bloom and grow, which has been wonderful for me. Olivia Newton-John I've bumped into many times over the years since 1978 when she was doing the film of Grease and I was doing Evita. Billy Ocean, of course, is someone I've worked with many years ago when I first started out as a young girl in Tin Pan Alley, as was he, young boy. We worked together singing doo-wops on everybody's album, so that was how we got to know each other. Johnny Mathis is someone that
Lovely though, isn't he?
Well, he's become a friend because I interviewed him for the radio show, and such a charming and adorable man. And I've always loved that silky voice of his. So for me to sing with him was a real treat. And of course, Dionne Warwick, who's someone that I've admired since my childhood, really, although I didn't say that to her. Yeah, it's been a real thrill to be able to actually sing with these people in the studio. Paul Anka, Neil Sedaka, people that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And some of the music is very much the kind of music that I've grown up with in the 70s, you know.
Every